Hello dear students, it's me Umesh Patil again in front of you. Welcome you all in the new session of English subject 9th standard unit number 3. In the today's session we will begin with our new poem, that is 3.1 Silver. Silver, this poem, it is written by an English poet named the Walter de la Mare. This is the poem which gives us an account of beautiful objects and pictures, or the beautiful impact, visible impact of moon over the earth, and through its rays and through its moonlight the lots of objects and all the countryside it is affected by at night. The whole description is given through this poem Silver. Here silver, it doesn't mean only the color, but it shows a precious metal. Here silver is a kind of color of moon, as well as silver represents precious metal in other hand. And this is what the silver poem is. Describes by the author that the comparison of moon with a girl or lady, and that's what the poem is also personified. Let's see the poem. Before that, we will take an account or information about the writer. The writer is Walter de la Mare, who born on 1873. The writer died in 1956 in England. He was an English poet, short story writer, as well as he was very renowned and famous novelist. And the Silver, this poem is first published in 1930 in his book for children named Peacock Pie. And this is what about the writer or author. Mainly this poem Silver is written in the sonnet form, because there are the 14 lines in this poem which gives us a sonnet form, and each stanza is written in 2 lines. So let's have an account of the poem. So here you can see the first 2 lines, that slowly, silently now the moon walks the night in her silver shoon. These 2 stanzas talks about or describes about the visible scene or effective visible scene of moon, that how the moon arises, that is very slowly, gently, quite silently the moon appears during the night. That means in the evening time. And the moon rising and casting its silvery bright light or silvery brightened light over the objects of the earth. And that is what, very slowly, silently, gently the moon rising. And when it walks the night in her silver shoon. Here shoon means shoes. Because here the moon means girl or woman. Here the moon is personified, compared with a girl. That means the moon is a girl here. And shoon means shoes. It seems that the moon has wear shoes which are in silver color. And that's what it walks in the night, and the moon walks. The moon moves from one place to another place, like slowly and silently, that we cannot notice the moving motions of the night. We cannot recognize the movement of the moon. Sometimes it is in an open sky, sometimes it is behind the clouds. That's what it's gently, silently, slowly, quietly moving from one place to another place. And that's what it walks the night in her silver shoon. It sounds that the moon has wear silver color shoes, which makes its footprints over the objects which are present on the earth. This way and that she peers and sees silver fruit upon silver trees. In this line we can see that the moon, that means the girl, which moves this way or that way. She goes from one place to another place, and she peers. Here peering, see the personification. Here she peers and sees. Here sees means not to look, but here sees means to come in contact. And the moon, which moves from one place to another place very slowly, gently, and it peers and sees, look into, come in contact with silver fruits upon silver trees. And when we could see the rays, the beams, the moonlight which comes over the trees, the trees became the silver in color. Not only the trees, but the fruits which is laden with, the fruits also seems silver in color. That means the poet is describing here mainly the concept of rays, moonlight, which appears over the earth and in contact the object, the things, whatever the organic or man-made things comes in contact with the moon rays, looks like silver. For example, in the daytime, the sun appears and the things, surrounding things, looks like golden in color. In the same manner, we could see in the evening, during the night time. In the night time, the moon appears in a way that the things looks silver, brighten, and the moonlight makes its visible effect over the objects which are present in the nature or which are present over the earth. This is what about these two stanzas. In this you can find the figure of speech like personification and alliteration. You can see slowly, silently. Now the moon. Here s sound is, or consonant sound s is repeated, and that's what here you can find the alliteration, this figure of speech. Walks the night in her silver shoon. Here her silver shoon means, her means what? Moon. So moon is implicit with a girl. Compared with a girl. That's what it is, personification. In the same manner, this way and that, she peers. Here peering. If the comparison is there with a girl, she is peering. The human quality is given to the moon. That she walks here and there. That's what here also you can find personification in this line. Okay, and silver fruit upon silver trees. Here also you can find the alliteration figure of speech, that is S sound is, consonant sound is repeated. Hope so you would have understood the meaning of those stanzas. In the next video lecture, we will continue with the further stanzas with their explanation and some of the figure of speeches. So have a nice day and thank you for watching this video.